This is not a pond. This is not a still lake. What I'm in, it used to be a road. Antonio Taylor stood in the back of the bank, possibly as a lookout, as his cousin passed a demand note to the teller in a crime investigators call a note job. We're following breaking news tonight from Ozaukee County. It was a year of foreclosures, bailouts, and plenty of pain at the pump. The business was broken into by a bolt cutter. The lock clipped right off. Bostwicks tried to fool the system by collecting his mail, then signing and sending registry information back to the state. Sheriff's deputies tell us they're not familiar with the man at the center of this standoff and tell us he has no criminal record. I've referred to this in the past as the Jeremy Ross wind measurer thingamajiggy 6000. Certainly not high tech, but it demonstrates the kind of wind we're seeing out here. All the parties are pretty much on the same page. I'm apparently making lots of friends out here. Thanks, man. We're live at Summerfest. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News. No! No! The pain and shock echoes from the scene of a sudden death investigation to the home of a heartbroken family and a father who says he just lost his 4-month-old son.
Oh my God. Wow, I just say, I don't know how this could have happened.
They killed my nephew! They came to get him! I see when they came to get him!
Police say a daycare worker at Cuddle Care Daycare picked up a baby at home, then parked this vehicle and left the child in the car about 9:30 in the morning. The baby was found dead by 4 in the afternoon. Investigators believe hours in a sweltering SUV proved fatal.
You know you can't leave kids in the car in this heat.
Sierras McHenry says his son, Sierras Jr., was a happy and healthy baby. Now his family struggles with how and why the child's life was taken, relying on each other in a time of crisis.
They're here 100%. It's just, I love them for being here.
Now, we called the daycare for comment on this story. They did not return our call. Police say that they will hand this case over to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. After that, charges could be filed. In the neighborhood of 38th Avenue and 48th Street, you'll see fun. You'll hear the sizzle of a family grill out.
I heard bang bang, it was like real close.
But those sounds.
Everybody screaming, hollering, talking about get down, get down.
Keep one mother and daughter on the couch this Mother's Day. Cherise Cole and her 10-year-old daughter, Raina Jameson, are resting with crutches at their sides because of trauma to their sides.
When I looked at my mommy, I started crying, and then I had got up, and it was a whole bunch of blood.
All of a sudden, I felt the pain in my leg.
At least 2 bullets sailed through their home. One went through the front window and into the living room wall. The other, one single bullet, injured both, first hitting Raina.
In my thigh.
So I looked at her, and blood was everywhere. I didn't even know I had a bullet in my hip until I went to the emergency room, and they told me.
When asked who or why someone would fire into their home, both say,
I don't know.
They just told me to follow up with a surgeon to see about trying to remove the bullet, but if they can't remove the bullet, then the bullet will have to stay in me.
I love her, and I don't want nothing else to happen to her.
Raina's hoping the person who pulled the trigger
They go to jail for life.
One bullet failed to stop the food, family, and time with one Kenosha mom.
But hopefully it'll be a better Mother's Day next year.
The police continue to look for the person or people responsible for the shooting. They ask if you have any additional information to give them a call at the following number. That is area code 262-656-1234. An inconvenience for some, a pain in the back for others.
All right, good girl.
But for Aries, a Labrador Retriever, and Patrick Schmidt, a clear path is a clear necessity.
It's hard to drive in it.
On 6 wheels or 4 paws, both need to use the street at times to get around because some of the sidewalks,
they're just covered.
And that's just in his neighborhood.
It's easier here because I live out in the country.
Now take a trip downtown. The snow near the sidewalks dictates where he can be dropped off.
It's right next to the road where we park, but I can't get my ramp down to get out.
Some of the cleared areas aren't wide enough for 2.
Follow. The dog gets squeezed off and she has to just follow me.
All things Schmidt has considered since a motorcycle accident in 2006.
Lost control of my bike and broke my neck. Came home 75 days later and I was in a wheelchair.
His life detour means at times taking alternate routes.
It's all slush and I'm not driving through that.
To avoid shorting out his electric wheelchair, He'll have to travel 2 blocks because of uncleared snow.
This area, it's not bad.
But other places may not be fit for this man and man's best friend.
I don't think they understand how it is.
In Port Washington, if businesses and neighbors do not take care of the walks, the city can eventually take care of it for them and send those property owners the bill in the mail. Tonight on Fox 6 News at 10, a fight, a collision, and a man is dead. Months after their loss, there is grief and anger. Tonight, 2 families, dozens of friends and loved ones honored the memories of 2 victims, both killed by a man they say was drunk behind the wheel. It is a big step for the Catholic Church as it delivers a strong message. Fox's Casey Stiegel with the latest. Some suggest it is a good idea. Others say it's harmful, want it stopped. It is the debate over fluoride added to drinking water. Fox's Douglas Kennedy has both sides. A Milwaukee nonprofit celebrates 20 years with an open house. Today, Delphi House showed off renovations for a home created to help foster children. The group's goal is to keep siblings together and under the same roof. She used her skills as a turkey hunter to say, bye-bye, birdie.
Yeah, Mom, but it's like...
Make the call, they'll come out apparently. Eventually, a garbage can and lampshade were used to shoo the turkey out.
I've got the lampshade, but I don't have the turkey call.
I think the question is, how does Vince like his turkey leftovers?
I'm a vegetarian, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess not at all.
Not at all, exactly.